In today's video lecture, we are going to see all the basic formulae of Maths Class 10 Arithmetic Progressions. Please continue watching till the end because we are going to see all the formulas. In this video, you will see what is a series, what is an arithmetic progression AP, what is a finite and infinite series in an AP, how to check whether a series is an AP or not, and what are n term of an AP AN, and what is sum of number of terms of an AP Sn. What is a series? A number of events, objects, or people of a similar or related kind coming one after another is called a series. Example, a set of natural numbers, n is equals to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We know that after 1, 2 comes, and after 2, 3 comes, and after 3, 4 comes. That is, these are a set of occurring events. So that is called as, all these make a series. So this is an example of a series. Now observe this series 2, 5, 8, 11, etc. Here we observe that the first term is 2 and then the second term is obtained by adding 3 to the first term. There is, see this 5, if you add 3 to 2, 2 plus 3 will give me 5. Similarly, see the third term, here the third term is 8. If I add 5 plus 3, I am getting 8. That is, what do you observe? We observe that when we add 3 to the second term, and when we add 3 to the first term, and when we add 3 to the second term, we get our second term and third term. And similarly, we can do for 8 also. 8 plus 3 is 11. So here we are adding a fixed number to all the different numbers. So what is an arithmetic progression? An arithmetic progression, AP, is a list of numbers in which each term is obtained by adding a fixed number d to the preceding term, except the first term. That is, in the case of previously, we observed just now that we are adding a fixed term. Here in this case, we are adding 3 to all the numbers. So, in arithmetic progression also, we add a particular number to all the numbers except the first term. So this fixed number is called as D and it is also called common difference. And this D can be either positive, negative or 0. So the general form of how an arithmetic progression or AP should be is A, A plus D, A plus 2D, A plus 3D up to A plus n minus 1 into D. There is always all these series which are following arithmetic progression or AP should be in this form. This A is nothing but it is the first term and D is the common difference. Observe here to the first term I am not adding anything. Now from the second term I am adding D and then I am adding 2D and then I am adding 3D. That is, it is going on increasing and I am adding a fixed term only D and adding, just now as we saw. So AP deals with adding a fixed term to it and this is my general form. And each of the numbers, that is here A plus D, A plus 2D, A plus 3D, and here A plus n minus 1 into D. Each one is called as term. And here if we observe, this all commas which are separated by, they are called as terms. So here the first term is denoted by A1 in case of AP, second term is denoted by A2, similarly nth term is denoted by AN, and the common difference is denoted by D. So if you observe here, the AP becomes A1, A2, A3 up to AN. Because this is a series, I should have commas. So if you observe here, always the common difference is obtained by subtracting second term minus first term. So here A1 is A and A2 is A plus B, A3 is A plus 2D, A4 is A plus 3D, etc. So D means second term minus first term. So D will be A2 minus A1. Similarly, it can also be A3 minus A2. And it can also be AN minus 1. So if I want to rearrange this D, I can write it as D is equals to A2 minus A1, that is equals to A3 minus A2, that is equals to up to AN minus 1. So always, in order to get the common difference D for an AP, subtract the second term with first term or third term with second term or nth term with n minus 1 term. Now there are two types of arithmetic progression AP. One is infinite arithmetic progression and the other one is finite arithmetic progression. What is infinite arithmetic progression? Infinite arithmetic progression is an arithmetic progression which does not have fixed number of terms, that is last term. Observe this example 6, 3, 0, minus 3 and so on is there. That is, this series is not ending. Since it is not ending, it is an infinite series. We know infinite series means it should have many terms. So since it is not ending, it is called as infinite arithmetic progression. Now what is a finite arithmetic progression? Finite arithmetic progression is an arithmetic progression in which there are only a finite number of terms. Example, observe this, 6, 9, 12. Here it is ending. Here it should be full stop. You should not have any comma here. So here I am having the last term as 12. 6, 9, 12. This is my finite series. The terms are ending here. Whereas in this case, the series is going on. That is why it is called as infinite arithmetic progression. You have both these types in case of arithmetic progression. Now, how to check whether a series is an AP or not? This type of question is seen in many questions, like it will ask you to check whether a series is an AP or not. So remember, a given list of numbers, that is A1, A2, A3 up to AN is an AP if the differences, that is if I subtract A2 minus A1 with, or if I subtract A3 minus A2, or if I subtract AN minus 1 with AN, or if I subtract A4 minus A3. That is if I subtract second term with minus first term or third term minus second term. Similarly, I'll get the same number. For A2 minus A1, for example, I'm getting 8. Then for A3 minus A2 also I should get 8. And for A4 minus A3 also I should get 8. So if this is followed, that is if D is equals to A2 minus A1, that is equals to A3 minus A2, that is equals to up to AN minus 1. That is if common difference D is obtained. That is when all these are same, when we subtract, that is called as common difference D, that already we saw. So if this condition is met, that is when all the series are equal, then we can say that this series is forming an arithmetic progression. So the key point is, if it asks you how to find out whether a series is an arithmetic progression or not, simply find out D value. D is common difference, which is equals to A2 minus A1 or A3 minus A2 or AN minus 1. Now what is the nth term of an AP AN? In an AP with first term A and common difference D, the nth term or the general term is given by AN is equals to A plus N minus 1 into D. This is the formula for nth term of an AP. AN here is called as nth term. N value can be anything. It can be 2, it can be 4, it can be 18, it can be 27. Like we will write it as A27 or A81 or A88. It can be anything. So here the nth term is AN. So in the questions, it can also ask you find out the nth term of a series. So the formula for finding out nth term of a series is AN is equals to A plus N minus 1 into D. We know A is the first term in the series and N is number of terms and D is the common difference. So if you know what is the first term A, if you know number of terms N, and if you know common difference D, substitute in this formula of AN is equals to A plus N minus 1 into D and find out the value of nth term AN. Now, sum of number of terms of an AP is indicated by Sn, and again there are two formulas to find out sum of number of terms of an AP. First formula is used if you know the value of A, N, D, or if series is given to you, you can easily find out sum of the first n terms with this formula. Whereas here if you observe, the formula is Sn is equals to n by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into D. Here the A is first term and D is common difference and N is number of terms. So if the series is given to you, from series I can know what is A, I can know what is N, I can know what is D, because A is the first term always, D is A2 minus A1 and N is already given. So if I substitute this in this formula, I will get the value of sum of first n terms of an AP Sn. Now suppose if A value I don't know, if A value and L value I know, and I don't know what is the value of D, and the series is also not given to me. I'm only given number of terms N value in the question, and I'm only given first term A in the question, and I'm only given L term in the question. That is the last term, which is also called the nth term. So if nth term or L term is given to me in the question, and A and N are given, then I can use the formula sum of number of terms of an AP will be Sn is equals to n by 2 into A plus L. So this short formula is used if you know the first term A and the last term L and number of terms N. Or if you know the A value and N, you can use this formula Sn is equals to n by 2 into A plus L or Sn is equals to n by 2 into A plus AN. So hope you have understood this video. Thank you very much for watching.